Moving on with our chapter NPO. Today, I will explain you the financial statements of NPO. As I told you that day, financial statements of NPO receipt and income and expenditure account. Somebody's audio is always on. Receipt and payment account will be prepared. Income and expenditure account will be prepared. And a balance sheet will be prepared in NPO. Receipt and payment account receipt and payment account is very similar to cash book, and its nature is also real. Therefore, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit all receipts, credit all payments. So in receipt and payment account, we keep a record of the cash, inflow of cash and outflow of cash. All receipts will be recorded on the debit side of receipt and payment account. Receipt of cash will be recorded on the debit side of receipt and payment account, and the payments, all the payments will be recorded on the credit side of receipt and payment account. Its nature is real. Its nature is real. Receipt and payment account. In this particular account, receipt and payment account, all the receipt of cash, means inflow of cash, is recorded. Inflow of cash is recorded, and that cash may be of the previous year also, maybe of the next year also. If cash is received, we will record it. We will not think that the cash is of the previous year or the next year or the current year. Means to say, receipt and payment account record all type of inflow of cash. Be it is of previous year or it is of past next year, the following year. You don't have to worry about the time of the time period of the cash received. If you are receiving the cash, just record it. Just record it on the debit side of receipt and payment account. It starts with the opening balance, right, which is the closing balance of the previous year, and it ends with the closing balance of cash. It ends with the closing balance of cash. All the items, whether of capital nature or revenue nature, are recorded in receipt and payment account. All the items, चाहे वो capital nature के हो, चाहे वो revenue nature के हो. Capital nature means acquisition of assets, right? When you acquire assets, the payment is made. That is capital nature. Revenue nature, which are day to day, recurring in nature. You don't have to worry. In short, in one line, what is recorded? What is recorded in receipt and payment account, debit side? any amount which is received is recorded in the debit side of the receipt and payment account. So don't worry about differentiating, categorizing of previous year, of current year or next year. Don't worry at all. If any cash is received, just record it in the debit side of receipt and payment account. Same way, any payment made will also be recorded in the credit side of receipt and payment account. All payments will be recorded in the credit side of receipt and payment account. Yes, Vaisali.
Sir, prepaid and outstanding are not recorded in receipt and payment account.
Wait, let me come to the point. Okay. First is, it is similar to cash book. Receipt and payment account is similar to cash book or identical. You can also say it is identical to cash book. Also, receipt and payment accounts nature is real. And the rule of debit and credit for real account, you know very well what it is. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So debit what comes in here? Cash. Inflow of cash. Credit what goes out here is cash. Cash comes in debit side, cash goes out credit side. That's all. This you have to keep in mind. Number 2, किसी भी साल का हो, previous year, current year और next year, अगर पैसा मिल रहा है, you will record it. अगर पैसा जा रहा है, you will record it. You will not think that we will record the transactions of the current year only. In receipt side, you will record each and every receipt. On the payment side, you will record all the payments. These, I am telling you the features of receipt and payment account. Please note down this. Also, in this receipt and payment account, we will not record non-cash items. Vaisali, we will not record non-cash items. Non-cash, depreciation, outstanding amount. Outstanding means not paid. It is still due. It is in arrear. So it is not paid. So outstanding will not be recorded. Arrear will not be recorded. Due amount is not recorded. So what is recorded? Whatever is paid in cash or whatever is received in cash. Other than that, we will not record any transaction in this. So prepaid, you understand? Amount is paid, so it should be recorded. Received in advance, you have to see cash. You have to see the flow of cash is there or not. If the cash is coming or going, inflow or outflow of cash is there, it will be recorded. If it is not, it will not be recorded. So non-cash transactions will not be recorded in it. Non-cash transactions. So non-cash transactions will not be recorded in it. Non-cash transactions will not be recorded in the books of account. Then there will be the balance, closing balance, which you will record. Closing balance will be recorded in the books of account afterwards. At the end, whatever will be remaining, excess of debit side over credit side, excess of receipts over payments, whatever is received and whatever is paid, the difference will be the balance of cash. Difference will be the balance of cash. That will be the closing balance of cash with the NPO. So this is very important, that you should know what account we are preparing, what are the items which are included in it, on the debit side, on the credit side, why they are placed there, what is their importance there. Each and everything should be clear. Unless the theory part is clear, you will not be able to do the numericals. So that is why I am explaining you all these things in very detail, so that in numericals you don't have any problem. Krish and Amit, please take the pic. Nice one. And afterwards you send to me. All of you keep your cameras on all the time, as told to you again and again. In your book, difference between receipt and payment account and cash book is given. Receipt and payment account and cash book. I will proceed further to income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. After this receipt and payment account, I will proceed to income and expenditure account. Okay. All the features of receipt and payment account are clear, I suppose, to everyone. This income and expenditure account is prepared to know the surplus or deficit. It is similar to trading and profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account. Like we prepare trading and profit and loss account in the profit making organizations, we prepare income and expenditure account in place of trading and profit and loss account. So it means the nature of both the accounts should be same. So the nature is nominal. Nature is nominal, and the rule for nominal is debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain is the rule of income and expenditure account. Be very attentive now. In income and expenditure account, only the items related to current year will be recorded. Not like in receipt and payment account, where we record all the receipts of previous year also, current year also, and the next year also. But in income and expenditure account, it will be prepared just as profit and loss account, trading and profit and loss account. Means to say, all the adjustments will be done in this particular account. Adjustments of Vaishali, depreciation, adjustment of outstanding, adjustment of prepaid, adjustment of received in advance, right? All the adjustments related to any income or any expenditure will be recorded in this particular account. and because it is prepared for a particular period, like profit and loss account, which is prepared for a particular year, financial year. Same way, receipt and payment account for the year ending means it is prepared for the year to know what? To know surplus or deficit. To know surplus और डेफिसिट. सरप्लस का मतलब है प्रॉफिट, डेफिसिट का मतलब है लॉस. नेट प्रॉफिट और नेट लॉस. वी डोंट कॉल इट नेट प्रॉफिट और नेट लॉस इन NPO. We call it surplus and deficit. Surplus means excess of income over expenditure. Deficit means excess of expenditure over income. Expenditure over income. So if there is surplus, that surplus is utilized for the furtherance of NPO, for the betterment of the people involved in it, for the expansion of that particular NPO, for including more members, for improving the infrastructure, so that more and more people can be benefited, because the welfare of the society, welfare of its member is the main motto of the NPO. So that money is not used by the members of the NPO, but it is used for the furtherance of the NPO, for making it even bigger, making it more beneficial for the people, so that more and more welfare can be done for the more and more people can be benefited from the NPO. So that amount is required, huge amount is required for it. So whenever there is surplus, it is utilized for that. It is added to the capital, you can say, for the furtherance of the betterment of the NPO. In this, as I told you, it will be prepared for the current year only. इसका मतलब इसमें previous year के और next year के जो भी income या expenses होंगे उनको आपको हटाना पड़ेगा. You will have to adjust. The adjustments will be given just the questions you did in the financial statement. There will be adjustments given, and you will have to solve those adjustments. You will have to do those adjustments in this income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. The difference between income and expenditure account and profit and loss account is also given in the book. Go through, and if there is any problem, you can ask. You can ask without any confusion, without any sort of hesitation. You can ask the problems. If you find in this particular theory part, up to now which we have done what is NPO. Listen once again. You should all be clear about these topics. What is NPO? Meaning, features, importance, objectives, you can say, and the financial statements which are prepared by an NPO. In those financial statements, I have already explained you about receipt and payment account and its features, why it is prepared, what does it contain, what is its nature, how does it start, what is the closing balance, what is the opening balance, which is similar to cash book, and it does not record non-cash transactions. It does not record non-cash transactions. After that, there is income and expenditure account, which is similar to trading and profit and loss account, which is nominal in nature, which means debit all expenses and credit all income and gains, which is prepared to know surplus or deficit during the year, which records only those transactions which are related to the current year, current financial year, right? The surplus is not distributed amongst the partners, among the members, and it is used for the betterment of the NPO or furtherance of the NPO, expansion and growth of NPO. The money is utilized so that it can be helpful for its members. It is not distributed among them as, share in the profit or as such. So it is very, very important to know each and every minute detail of the concept of the NPO, what it is. It is not a profit making organization. Therefore, it does not prepare trading and profit and loss account. It prepares another one which is known as income and expenditure account. 1 mark question. They are asked like this only. Which account is identical? Which account is identical to profit and loss account? You will write only one word, income and expenditure. Which account is similar to cash book? You will write there receipt and payment account. Right? What is the nature? 1 mark में these type of questions, beta MCQs, fill in the blanks, one word. If the theory is clear, you can definitely do it. All type of transactions are recorded in it, whether it is cash, whether it is non-cash. Depreciation will also be recorded in it, because all the adjustments, चाहे वो prepaid हो, चाहे वो advance हो, outstanding हो, accrued हो, all will be recorded in it. All will be recorded in this particular account known as income and expenditure account. Next is balance sheet, and you all know how to prepare a balance sheet, right? In the next class, I will explain you all the sources of income for NPO. NPO किस तरीके से चलता है? How does it receive money? From where does it receive money so that it can run smoothly? That will be explained to you in the next class. If anybody want to ask up to here anything, please don't be in a hurry to complete the chapter. We will at least take 10 to 15 classes for this. That means you will get around 20 days to complete the chapter. 20 days, because we have only 3 classes in a week. And then if the theory is clear, I am very sure you will be able to do the numerical. It is a very important chapter, 10 marks chapter, and you have to do it very slowly, right? By the 10th of or 12th of next month, or maybe 15th of next month, it should be complete, over. I will start the second part, second book, maybe from the 12th or 15th of next month. Yes, Arslan.
सर इसमें प्रीपेड दोनों में आता है, जैसे मतलब इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में भी और रिसिप्ट एंड पेमेंट में भी प्रीपेड.
But I did not get you. Louder. Mic को पास करो.
सर प्रीपेड एक्सपेंसेस जो होते हैं वो सर इसमें इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में और उसमें रिसिप्ट और पेमेंट में दोनों में आएगी. सर प्रीपेड दोनों में दिखाई देगा. सर प्रीपेड दोनों में दिखाई देगा, मतलब जैसे इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में भी और रिसिप्ट और पेमेंट में भी प्रीपेड.
Adjustment, yes. Receipt and payment account also. Receipt and payment account also. Prepaid, you have paid. Prepaid means what? The amount is paid. Means the money has been already given. Right? It will be shown there. क्योंकि आपने पैसे की पेमेंट तो की है. और जो आपका इसमें आएगा, क्या कहते हैं, इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट में, उसमें जितना अमाउंट प्रीपेड का होगा, दैट विल बी subtracted from the amount, total amount paid during the year. आपने total amount pay किया 50,000 for salary, और if out of that 50,000 10,000 is prepaid, तो आप 10,000 इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट में माइनस कर देंगे 50,000 में से. टोटल अमाउंट पेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर फॉर सैलरी इज 50,000. You will write there. Then minus prepaid 10,000. It means total amount paid for salary for the current year is only 40,000 rupees. So only 40,000 will be shown in the income and expenditure account in the credit, the expense side, expenditure side, income and expenditure. Expenditure side is our debit side and income side is our credit side. So you will show in the expenditure side 2 salary 50,000 less prepaid 10,000 total 40,000. 40,000 is our expense for the year on salary. Are you getting the point? Adjustments में किसको प्लस करना है किसको माइनस करना है, that I will teach you when we will proceed further in the chapter. Anybody else? One search. Dress, please take care. All those who are not in school uniform, today also they are already on the screen getting recorded. Please take care that tomorrow onwards everybody is in the school uniform. Others all are in the school uniform. Very nice to see that. It is very delightful. All are looking good. Some have the genuine problems. They have already shared. Don't think that they are not wearing, so I should also not wear. Please comply by the rules and regulations, and everything will go on smooth. All the students, please take care of it. And also I can see the students now taking the proper positions except few. Practice every day. Tanya is sitting very nicely. Tanya, Raman also, Gurpreet, right? Ridhima, Anamika, they all have taken the proper places. I can see Rishabh has taken proper place. Amit has taken. Yuvraj Singh, little back. You need to be back, more back than from the camera. Yes. So that we can see what you are doing. Test, when test will go on, before the test, 1 or 2 days, I will take your demo test. Right? I will take the demo test so that you are aware of how to give the exam. How to give the exam. Okay. So this is all for today. NPO is a very important chapter. Please be regular, all of you. I am glad many of the students are joining the classes regularly and they are taking interest, because you see, my dear, this corona will go. It will go maybe after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or maybe 5 months, or it will go by the end of the year or in the first quarter of the next year. It is not that it will remain forever. You will remain after that also. After the corona is gone, you will remain there, right? That time you think, if you do not take your studies seriously this time, that time you will have to suffer a lot. That time you will have to think, oh, now what should I do? CBSE, you know, even this year result, CBSE has not given any sort of relaxation. Students, some of the students have got compartments by 2 marks only. 2 marks. Already getting 24 marks. 24 marks in theory. And by 2 marks, he is getting compartment or she is getting compartment. Board does not give any relaxation. So you don't think that because of this, you will get some relaxation and your papers will be this and that, and you will very easily get through. Very soon this all pandemic will go. So you think about that time also. All those who are not joining, please tell them to join. All those whose notebooks are not checked yet, जिसकी एक बार भी अभी तक चेक नहीं हुई है, get your notebooks checked. Otherwise, I will start taking names in the class, and that will be on record then. If your name is taken, that will go in the record because it is live class recording. So I give you some more time. Get your notebooks updated and checked. Many of the students have got their notebooks updated and checked. They will not tell you. They will not tell you. Many of the students have got the notebooks corrected already. So please complete your work and get it checked. Revise the portion, whatever is taught till now, and in the next class we will proceed further. Till then, stay at home, take care of yourself, and God bless all of you. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो सर.
Okay, please, surely.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night. Day.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you.